Hi, you guys. It is Wednesday, September 28th, 2016. My name is Doris, and this is the Knit and Purl Podcast, episode 109. Hobbies are healthy is the title. If you're new to this podcast, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that if you find something of entertainment or inspiration that you would go down over here and click the subscribe button, go over here and click the thumbs up, and I would appreciate it so much. And if you are returning, thank you guys so much for hanging with me. About me, in social media, you can find me on Ravelry and Twitter as One Fine Cow, on Facebook and Etsy as One Fine Design, the number one, and on Instagram, I am Doris M. Smith, all lowercase and all smooshed together. This podcast has a Ravelry group, which is the Knit and Purl Podcast group. Purl is P-E-A-R-L. And there's all links in the show notes, and there are links to the show notes, the group, and my Etsy store right down there. You can find the show notes for this podcast on knitandpurl.net, and the Purl is spelled P-E-A-R-L. We have Ravelry group birthday shout outs, and this week we have quite a few. Because I did it from the last podcast until a week from Saturday. So there are 6 birthdays that have either gone by or will be going by. So the first one is Tangled Mania, who is Jen. Her birthday was on the 24th. Sally from Idaho, who is Sally. Her birthday was also on the 24th. With buttons, Shelly. Her birthday is today. Happy birthday, Shelly. We have Ange in the East, who is Angela. Her birthday is on the 7th of October. And we have Mary Reads a Lot, who is Mary. Her birthday is on the 8th of October. So, happy birthday, you all. I hope that you did have and will have a wonderful birthday, that you get to do the things that you would like to do for your birthday, that you get to spend time with friends and family, that you get good fibery gifts, and that you eat cake if you want to eat cake. Happy birthday. So, we have the YouTube 300 subscriber prize draw. If you watched 2 weeks ago, you saw the prompt for answering that, and we had, we had 8 comments. I don't know what that means. Oh, sorry, Siri's button in. We have 8. Siri's button in there, sorry. I pushed the button too hard. So, we had 8 comments. So I will use the random number generator. 1 through 8. There is 1 through 8. Generate. And the comment is 8. And so the way I count is I go from the top to the bottom. I'm going to open another window so I can tell you who won. Sorry. I will get there. 8 comments. And the winner, I just went from the top to the bottom. Number 8 was Maria MG. Maria MG on YouTube. contact me. You can either message me on YouTube or message me in Ravelry. And the prize, you have a choice. A $6 or less giftable pattern on Ravelry, or a set of my stitch markers. You choose. Please contact me, and thank you guys so much. That was the YouTube 300 subscribers prize draw from the comment thread in the last episode 108. So number 8, Maria MG. Please contact me in Ravelry or message me from YouTube. Tell me what you would like, a $6 giftable pattern or a set of my stitch markers, and I will get that to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much. So the next thing up is just a reminder that we have a few more days for the baby hats for Haiti. The thread will close. Oh Lord, I'm saying sorry. Try to watch that. The thread will close on October 1st, and please make sure that you get those packages sent off to the address in the thread, and that you please include something in the package letting Diane know that they came from the Knit and Purl podcast group. The link is in the show notes, so you can click on that and go in, and there will be prizes drawn from when it was reopened to the end. So get your posts in before Saturday, or on Saturday. I might wait until Saturday or Sunday to close the thread to give you a few extra minutes to get that in. And thank you for all who participated in that. If you remember, a month ago I got a nice response from Diane saying thank you for all the hats. So the story of the week in Stash Enhancement, and I keep doing it. Sorry. It's just going to be an week. Oh, gosh. Story of the week in Stash Enhancement. I have been struggling with my knitting. My projects do not thrill me at all. But I've been working on them, and I do have some finished objects. I know we've all had those times. I want to cast on everything. I've got kits that I got from my retreat that I went on. I've just things that I want to do, but I'm not going to do it until I get at least one more thing finished and out of project bags. But anyway, this weekend I went to the Strange Folk Festival on Saturday, and I went mostly to see Sarah from Yarn Geek Fibers. I walked around the whole thing, but I basically just went so I could see Sarah and get some goodies, and I did. I got a few things. There is a link in the show notes to Sarah's, it didn't link. I'll try that again, Sarah. There will be a link in the show notes to her shop, Yarn Geek Fibers, or you can go to yarngeekfibers.com. Here's the first thing I got. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. And it's huge. It's all fluffy and not compressed. It looks like a huge amount of fiber, but it's 4 ounces. It is Pullworth, which I love to spin. I'll just show you. The name of the color is Snorkel is a funny word. It's Pullworth Hand dyed, certified organic, 22. Okay, there you go. Staple length is 5 to 7 inches. That must be why I like it so much. It's pretty easy to spin. It feels soft and lovely, and the colors are vibrant and awesome. But this is for real what I went for. She was posting on Instagram and Facebook this. I kind of trying to find the end, so it's kind of hanging out, so sorry about that. But there it is. It's a fingering gradient. What did I do with the tag? Here it is. She dyed this specially for the Strange Folk Festival. It's on her super Geek base. It's a gradient speckle. It is 75% Coriadel wool and 25% nylon. 4 ounces, 430 yards. Let me see if I can get this picture up. Nothing like flying by the seat of my pants. Oh, I don't know that I can get it. I might be able to show you the picture of the, here it is. I did it. Here's what it will kind of look like knit up. Very beautiful Pegasus shawl. And I must tell you that I also purchased the Pegasus because this may be that. And I like the shape of it, so yeah, I'm all about the shawls right now. So, but there it is, gorgeous. So that was fun. It was fun seeing Sarah and getting some of her goodies. Again, there will be a link in the show notes to her shop so you can go give her some love. She's awesome, and she's just a nice person. So that's all. But I did want to mention I'm still going to be doing the podcast every other week. And this past week, I did a hangout, the VKN. It was me and Christy Rose. So please, if you have time, it's going to be every other week. So I'm going to podcast one Thursday, and the next Thursday I'm going to put a link in the show, not in the show notes, in the Ravelry thread, so that, you know, it's easy just to click on and go over and join the group and spend a little time. You could just stay a few minutes, say hello, let me meet you. My goal is to become more familiar with my group members and, you know, knit together, talk about knitting and whatever. So please contemplate every other Thursday doing a Google Hangout, VKN. So I would love to meet you all, to talk to you, to see your knitted items. And also, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the guest things. I might put a link in just for people with iOS devices that want to do a quick FaceTime recording showing your works in progress or whatever that I can insert into the next podcast. I keep saying I'm going to do that and I never get around to doing it. I'm going to do it this week. I am. Okay, moving along to the health pearl this week. it is this new software for a for iOS is kind of, I'm struggling with it. Is anybody else? Okay, how do I get this picture out of here? There. Okay, sorry. Go back to me. Here it is. Oh my goodness. I may have to just start this over because so many times and technical difficulty. Anyway, so the name of this is Why Some People Do This. Watch what happens if you drink 1 glass of warm water on empty stomach every morning. Here's what the article looks like. It's a Facebook thing. I follow choosehealthylife.com. So many people have usual morning habits like starting the day with a cup of warm tea or coffee after waking up, or they drink water, probably cold. However, most people don't know that drinking warm water in the morning on an empty stomach can influence the health positively. This habit can help you speed up your digestive tract. It also helps the body get rid of toxins and metabolic waste found in the body. Further, in this article, we will show you why you should consume warm water in the morning. Here are the reasons. They say that to detox the digestive organs, strengthen the metabolism, and I'm not going to read all of it, reduce pain. Some people believe that warm water is the most powerful natural remedy, and it can reduce menstrual cramps. Warm water will relax the muscles and reduce the pain. It is worth mentioning that warm water is good for all types of cramps. This is because warm water improves blood circulation in the capillaries and relaxes muscles. It says it's helpful for weight loss, to improve the circulation, and slow down the aging process. So, if this is interesting to you, you can go to the show notes and click on the link and read it for yourself. But I thought that was interesting, another morning routine. I don't know how many things I can drink on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. So, that was the health pearl, and now we're moving into finished objects. So, I have 3 finished objects this week. Kind of strange since nothing that I've been knitting on has been exciting me, but I did finish some stuff. We are going to start with this beautiful spinning. I finished the mixed BFL that I got. I got the fiber. It's 4 ounces of fiber, and I got that with my birthday money from Notorious. If you see the pink, that's just my tie. But there it is. I got 256 yards of a 2-ply, and it's natural. I thought it was beautiful in fiber form, and I think it's beautiful as yarn. It's natural. I have another 4-ounce bump of this, and I'm thinking that I'm going to spin it and hope to get it the same consistency and knit something nice with it. Like I said, I got 256 yards of a 2-ply from 4 ounces, so that's pretty good. I don't know what that means. I don't know. It looks maybe like a heavy DK, but I don't know. I'm just happy with it. There it is. it's a little thick and thin, but it's consistent. It is somewhat consistent, so I think it'll knit up nice. The second thing I finished, the reason why I finished it, because it's a little baby hat. It's a little baby hat for hair tie. The pattern is the basic baby hat, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Heather Tucker. I made it on US 6, 4mm Addy Turbos, 40-inch circular. I did it magic loop. And the yarn is unknown. I don't know. I had a little ball in my stash from a sweater or something that I did. I'm pretty sure it's a DK. And I'm pretty sure that when I started it for a preemie. But I figure they can use this too in Haiti. Hey, tie. So pretty, so cute. But you can see the difference. Here's the infant one. So I started with the stitch count for the preemie, but I figured they can use it. So this will be sent off this coming week. And finally, I finished the sockhead hat. There's where I was last time, just barely starting on the top, the body. And I didn't do the full slouchy. I think I knit 7.5 inches and called it good. Let me put it on. I didn't do it right, but it's a little, I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit slouchy. It feels wonderful on my head. This is, let me take it off. This is the Harry Potter colorway opal. It is the sockhead hat, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Kelly McClure. The needles I used the US 2.75 for the ribbing, and then I switched to the US 2.5 3mm. I did it on 40-inch circulars, magic loop. The yarn is opal, the Harry Potter colorway. This was, I enjoyed this knit as much as anyone that has low mojo can enjoy. I enjoyed it. I have this much yarn left, which is a good, probably half the ball, because if you have, opal is pretty generous. So I'm contemplating making a pair of fingerless mitts, just simple fingerless mitts to go with the hat. So that is all of that. I forgot to show you something else I got from Yarn Geek Fibers. Some spinning detail cards. So the front has the project, the start date, the completed date, and this side has all the spinning stuff. Can you make that out? Is it? So these are nice. It was $3 for, I think there's 10 cards. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to show 2 works in progress because it's all I've been working on. I did nothing on the mitered square wrap or the little mitered square, whatever. Did nothing on them. So this is what I have been working on besides the finished objects. The first thing in my bag that I lost. Oh, what? Does anyone else have, I can't fix, can I fix it now? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Okay, for another time. My bag by the Spin Farms. Links in the show notes to her shop. I have my modified sunrise shawl. If you click on the link in the pattern, it will take you to a video on YouTube from Jay's Knit and Pearl Jam. She did a video tutorial of a beautiful shawl pattern. I wanted mine to be wider, so I made my modifications. It's just a simple it's a recipe that she gives for what she did. So here is mine. This is the bottom. This is the top, by the neck. So it's a free pattern tutorial on YouTube. So this part is there's a word, Lord, I might be out of practice. Let me hold it like this. There's where I was the last time you saw it. So I've done some knitting. I think I've done two and a half pattern repeats. I am about halfway finished with this project. So it's beautiful. I love it. So let me tell you about the yarn and the needles. Like I said, I'm about at the halfway point. The yarn is it's Lion Brand Yarns Ice Cream Big Scoop, and the color is Strawberry Freesia. I am using US 7s, 4.5 millimeter 40-inch circulars. These are my Addies. I did have my Knit Picks Dreams, but they're wood and they weren't getting along too well. They weren't sliding too well with this yarn because this yarn is 100% acrylic, but it's soft, it's lovely, and easy. It's enjoyable to knit with the metal needle. So that is that. I need to fix this bag. In my bag, my Tangerine Design bag, also linked in the show notes to her shop, is my other cow bag by Tangerine Designs. She only makes one shape of bag, and it is a square bottom, square bag that holds a lot of stuff. It's a nice bag. It could be like a shawl bag, or it holds a lot of stuff. So in this, I have my Hitchhiker Beyond. My Hitchhiker Beyond, which is a paid-for pattern on Ravelry by Martina Beam. The needles I'm using are I don't know. I must look on what the needles are. Okay. I'm looking at the wrong. This says I've got the 2 point, but actually I'm using US 3s, which is a 3.25. I put the wrong needles in my project page. So I'm using US 3s, 3.25. The yarn is some surprise stash. Beautiful hand-dyed heritage hand painted Cascade Yarns Heritage hand painted sock yarn. The color is a number. It's gorgeous, and when I saw Elma Combe post a picture of her Hitchhiker Beyond, I was enabled because I didn't know there was such a pattern as Hitchhiker Beyond. But I'm just beginning, so right now it looks like a hitchhiker. I was on tooth number 11 last week, and I have completed 1, 2, 3, 6 teeth since you last saw it. Not much to see here, but it's gorgeous. It feels lovely. And it's a shawlette type thing, and it's garter, but it'll come out. It'll block nicely. But I love it. I love the pattern. It's beautiful. So those are the projects that I have been knitting on. So that brings us to some fun Pinterest and Stumble stuff. Again, this new update has got me baffled. It's not as smooth. Okay, so the first one is a funny little thing. Come on, open up. It is 21 jokes that are way too real for anyone who knits. That's what the page looks like, with a lot of advertising front on both sides, but I wanted to share some of the jokes, like, where is the end? We must weave in the ends, but we hate it. No words. This one is really no words. Anyway, there are 21 of these jokes. They're fun. No. I wanted to share one in particular before I move on to the Stumble. When you close your eyes, no, when you open your eyes, all your loose ends will be woven in. So, and this one says, I knit, therefore I have carpal tunnel. Anyway, I thought that was fun. Click on the link, go. You can peruse them all and enjoy yourself laughing. Stumble is an article, a little post from The Brave Wanderer, which is a lifestyle blog. The title is Having a Hobby is Good for Your Health. And the subtitle is A Love Letter to Knitting. So I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to read the portion where they talk about how having a hobby is healthy for you. Life is busy. Everyone has those things he needs to do. mostly under a lot of pressure. Sometimes it just gets too much, and so we all need something we can do simply for the sake of enjoyment. That's where hobby comes in. Having a hobby can be so beneficial for your life, your entire well-being, and can turn you into a more positive person. It is scientifically proven that hobbies can reduce stress because while focusing on non-work related tasks, you are giving your brain something else to focus on, which can lead to your worries and stress to just fade away. Engaging in enjoyable activities during your downtime can result in low blood pressure, low cortisol, lower waist circumference, lower depression levels, and so on. All in all, hobbies are good for your mind, body, and soul. And then she goes on to talk about how she loves knitting, some of which you might already know that of me. Walking into the yarn store makes me giggle with excitement, ready to soak in all the beauty of the yarn, different yarns, different colors, tools, and the anticipation of finding exactly the yarn I need for my next project. And it goes on, but I'm not going to read it all. So that is the stumble for the week, and that is the end of this podcast. I hope that I did not drive you away by my ums and ahs. Finally, in the bottom, there is a link to my Ravelry store. I do have a Ravelry store. I do have a pattern on Ravelry. But my Etsy store, which I sell stitch markers and jewelry and a few knitted items, a few skeins of hand spun. So please go over, click on the link, and give me some love in the Etsy store. And I would thank you so much. And if you see something there that you cannot live without, I will happily sell it to you. Thank you so much. Don't forget 300 YouTube subscriber winner. Please contact me. Tell me what prize you would like to have, and I will get that to you as soon as possible. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Next Thursday, if I don't go camping on the weekend, we will have a hangout. Or maybe I'll just do it on Wednesday. Maybe that's a good idea next Wednesday, VKN. Be there or be square. Just kidding. See you guys later. Bye.